Hey, good morning, everyone. My name is Chris-Beth Cowie, and I'm the founder of Empowered Facts and the host of BizGrams. This platform, BizGrams, is all about getting to know you, the entrepreneurs. So today is a little special. I'm come on here to give a call out to entrepreneurs out there. We'd love to have an opportunity to connect with you, to learn about your story, and to share that with others in our community. So BizGram, I wanted to just give a little bit of a reflection of where we've come from and where we are going to. So on February 8th of this year, I had the privilege of kicking off a dynamic series called BizGrams, or show here, with an awesome entrepreneur, Jaisal Murphy. And she is the clutter cleaning coach that you need to connect with. That was like a little tongue twister there, clearly, but a dynamic entrepreneur who you definitely want to get in contact with if you're looking to recenter yourself and find, clean, healthy spaces in your home and in your life personally as well. It has been a privilege working with Jaisal. Ultimately, as entrepreneurs, as you know, we are driven by a mission or purpose, wanting to make a difference. Or reasons vary, but it comes back to one central thing I realized. It's about impacting someone else positively. Many entrepreneurs on this show have shared their trials, their experiences, challenges of working in a workspace that was not conducive to their, imagination, their intuition, and their creativity, and really then taking a leap of faith and belief in self to step out into this space that is called entrepreneurship. And that is the invitation that we here at Empowered Facts love to encourage. You could be working full-time, but it's also very important, if you have that desire, to find a community that can help you, support you along the way. It is not easy. One of the main things that I talk about here at Empowered Facts is that if you're just thinking about it, that's a great place to be. What needs to come next is, from thinking about it, let's create the business plan for it. Without a business plan, you're just wandering or trying to do something with no clear direction, and the plan will change your life. And not just writing the plan, but using the plan. As you're engaging and starting to put one foot in front of the other and momentum is building, guess what will happen? You will see, okay, I wrote this down, it didn't work, or it did work. We're gonna keep this, or we're gonna change this. It's your plan. You get to change it, right? And I'm not talking about drastic overhauls, although that may be a thing. I'm really looking at where your business plan could be, that foundational piece that you use, but then being able to make adjustments and pivot accordingly as you're listening to the market. I talk about the pulse of the market, the pulse of your customers, because without your customers and your clients and the people that are rallying and truly supporting you, you may just have a hobby, something that you like and you like to share it with others, and that's totally fine too. But if you're talking about a business, it's a different mindset. One of the things here, it's not just about the revenue here at Empowered Facts. We talk about social enterprise, and one of our guests yesterday actually was talking about social entrepreneurship, in particular for those that are in the nonprofit space. We love you. Keep doing the great work that you're doing. But one of the things that you should know, and you must know, you should be aware of looking at the trends, is that if you are not, and I will repeat this, if you are not thinking about sustainability for you and your organization outside of your traditional, realms of going after funding from donors or government, all of those things, you may be on a pathway that when the funding gets pulled, and sometimes, sadly, it oftentimes does for smaller organizations, you don't have an organization, and that is so sad. And the encouragement here at Empowered Facts is really to encourage you to think about the triple bottom line that's driven by the main P. So there's 4 Ps. Your purpose. So why are you doing this, right? So that's the driving force, the why. And so you have the heart, we know that. But the other three P's, when you look at the triple bottom line, it's the people that you're looking to impact, the planet, and the profit. And so the equation must have at least two of the three, okay? One pillar, I will definitely say, when we're thinking about social enterprise and sustainability, the profit model must be baked in and formalized. And then you decide you want to make a positive impact on the people, the environment. And the beauty is when you impact the environment, oftentimes in a positive way, the people are the benefactors, right? And vice versa. If you impact the people in a positive way, the way that they live and engage with their environments also change. So look at it that way, a full circle. So it's ultimately looking at the triple P impact that you can have. BizGrams is all about you, and these types of stories that, or tips and advice that I'm sharing around creating your business model or your plan going forward is stuff that we talk about entrepreneurs. You hear from them firsthand. I tried this and it failed. And most times we don't like to talk about our failure, but I ask the entrepreneurs, what is something that you've been challenged with? And not just staying in the challenge, but tell us what you are learning or have learned from that experience. Because understand this, the entrepreneurial journey is not about, they say the bed of roses. It's not about the bed of roses. Although we envision that bed of roses, but the reality is that there's lots of thorns, lots of challenges, lots of lessons to be learned. And if you have that mindset, it's like, yes, I may not have achieved this, but you could go to, I believe it is Alexander Bell, figuring out 10,000 ways that it didn't work, but he found the one that did. I can't remember who exactly said that quote, but really looking at it from the vantage point of, I'm going through this experiment to find a way that can work. The one thing that was mentioned yesterday that, has been really helpful for myself as an entrepreneur on my journey, realizing that I do not know everything and I will never claim to know everything. I have a mentor, he is making millions and he says, Chris-Beth, I know nothing. He goes into spaces with this beginner's mindset. He says, if I'm the smartest guy in the room, then why am I in the room, right? And I mean, when he is the smartest guy in the room, he gives, he shares, he pours into others. And I truly love and admire him for the work that he's doing with his organizations. But I share all of that to say, in life, when we're going through this entrepreneurial journey, it is about navigating the obstacles and the problems. We are problem solvers. Entrepreneurs are, we're thinking about getting up the mountain, and we have to think through all of the challenges, the hurdles, the storms, the things that will come our way. But it's that determination and perseverance. And many of us, and I'm guilty of this, getting caught up in the busy, right? I got to do this email, I got to do that, and at the end of the day, I asked myself, how did I move the dial? And sometimes the answer is, I kind of let the day pass and not really give value to the customer, right? I kind of let the day pass and, we have not brought in value either. So not just giving value, but bringing in value, the sustainable model, right? Looking at it from that vantage point. So my encouragement, what I've been doing these past days is really, what is on the mission? What is our vision? I actually just had a call with a couple of my mentors talking about vision, mission, and the core values, because those things help to direct you. Are you in tune, or do you just have it written down somewhere and fold away and don't ever think about it? It should be at the forefront, and that will help to propel and give guidance for the day. And yes, the busy stuff has to happen sometimes, but find ways that you could delegate and give back, give others opportunities to shine in those spaces where it may be holding you back. My invitation to you again, if you're an entrepreneur looking at us here today, we just want to say thank you so much. If you're here today or beyond, thank you so much for tuning in. If you want to come, and the invitation is not if, I like to say when you come on the show, this is for you to share your story, your journey that you have gone through, and really talk about the value that you're bringing to the marketplace and how you're helping and making a positive difference in the lives of others. If you are not an entrepreneur and you want to be inspired and plugged into a community of entrepreneurs to help you along your way, regardless of where you are, we would like to be that community for you at Empowered Facts. So thank you so much. So I want to just say thank you to everyone that has brought us to this milestone that we are here today and where we're going in a couple of days. I would be honest with you, I actually wanted not to show up to the first episode. At that time, I didn't realize someone had booked, but my thinking days prior was like, okay, we're gonna do the show. We put out the communication, the show is happening. And then as the date got closer, I was like, nah, I can't, let's put it off again. Let's put it off again. And the producer at the time said, someone signed up. And I said, well, I gotta show up. And I showed up, and I've been showing up every single day since then and bringing to you some valuable content. I hope it is helping, bringing to you some dynamic entrepreneurs. And I hope you're being inspired like I have been inspired. But I hope you're also taking action, right? It's not about just, it's not about showing up, because that's good too. It's not just about the inspiration. That's wonderful as well. But it's what you do when we leave these spaces. So I invite you to take action, find that nugget that from the show, and go do something that's meaningful and impactful for your business. So again, I want to just say thank you so much for being here with us today. I'm sending you out with lots of love and blessings for today and beyond. And know that you do not have to do this entrepreneurship journey alone. The team at Empowered Facts, we are here to help you take your business to the next level. As an entrepreneur, we've created this platform to amplify your story, and we invite you to be part of our community. And we just want to say thank you and have a wonderful day. Bye.